guys, Holly here with Painted Dreams Art Studio, and I teach beginning artists how to paint with acrylics and find their inner artist. And I'm super excited to be here with you. We are going to paint today. We're going to paint the super cute cotton. There's cotton fields not too far from our house, and it made me think of this cute tutorial. It's super simple for especially beginning artists. If you want to, I'm gonna make sure audio is good here. Let's see if I can hear myself talk. Yep, we are good. Okay, so we're all good there, and we're gonna paint this tutorial here. Y'all let me know when you get here. I'd love to know who's here with me painting today. So we're going to paint cotton. I'm going to tell you what colors we're going to use. Of course, black and white. I love parchment the best, but I'm almost out of it. So I'm going to use this neutral buff color by Deco Art Americana. And we're going to use, it's just a few colors here. We're going to use the teal mint and the desert turquoise. And we're going to use some raw umber. Make sure to use the raw umber because the burnt umber is a little bit too brown for what we're going to do here. So let's get started. I'm excited you're here. This is a 5x7 canvas. So it's small. I'm going to use a, we're painting cotton today, y'all. If you're here and just getting here, let me know you're here. I'd love to know who's hanging out with me. All right, let's do it. I'm going to get rid of my face here so y'all can see up close. And I'm going to start with the background. I made it look like an old wood. It seems to be my favorite technique lately. We're going to make it look like wood. So I'm going to start with these two colors here, the blue colors, and I've just kind of dabbed both on my brush. I'm just using a 1-inch flat brush to get the background on. We're going to just paint. Hey, Laura. Hey, Nordina. Hey there, how are you? I'm glad y'all are here. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, the first, I don't know if y'all know, but the hurricane that hit Louisiana last night, the first bans are upon us. It's not a hurricane anymore. I think it's just a tropical storm, but it's been raining for the last couple hours here. So it's kind of crazy. I hope that everybody in Louisiana is okay. Or any of y'all from there. I'm just getting this blue on this canvas. I don't like this brush too much. I might switch it. All right, I'm switching brushes. I don't love a really soft bristle brush, and that one was extremely soft. So I've got this one. This is it's Royal and Lang Nickel. Moderna, not the vaccine. But this brush is nice. I love these purple handle brushes. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and they're pretty awesome. All right, I'm just adding a little bit of white here. In here, and I'm just taking this brush, I'm using it like I'm going up and down like with the grain of the wood, and just covering it with the blue, and then we're going to add the streaks of brown of that raw umber. California. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're joining me. I'm in Alabama, if you didn't know. We're a while apart, but that's awesome. I just think it's cool that people all over the place come and watch me paint. It's awesome. All right, so I'm just adding some brown streaks and not any form or fashion here. I'm just kind of adding some different color in here, and then we'll add it again in just a second. I'm going to get a smaller brush now I'm going to get just a number 10 flat shader brush and slap out Alabama. Hey, Donna. All the way in, slap out of Alabama. My daddy used to race motorcycles in Slap Out. We used to go sit on top of the truck and watch them race motorcycles when I was a little girl. I will never forget that. I have photo evidence. All right, so I'm taking this flat shader brush and I'm putting some lines back in here. I may have to dry it a touch. We're just adding lines like old wood. Kind of like the pumpkin. If y'all haven't done my pumpkin tutorial, the stacked pumpkins, they are really, really cute. It's a good, it's good for decorating for fall. It's a super cute one. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of white back in here. And some white. So I'm really excited. Our first month is starting really soon for my brand new VIP membership. The first month starts in September. I'm getting busy getting everything ready for you guys. I'm excited. But I'm going to still be putting some stuff on my Facebook page. So y'all keep checking for new tutorials in here. But there's extra special tutorials in my membership. So if you're interested in knowing more, you can come get on my wait list. And there's a link in the description to join our wait list. And when we open back up, I will sure enough let you know. But right now, I'm closed up and we're just, I'm loving on my people, starting the first. I'm just adding here some white back over this turquoise. I don't want to go over my brown lines. I want those to stay there. All right. And I may add just a little bit more, kind of just some brown, some darker blue lines in here and there. All right, y'all let me know if you're just getting here. I'd love to know who's here. Has anybody painted the pumpkins? I've got several more things planned out I'm going to do very soon. I'm going to wipe my brush off a little bit. I'm sort of letting this dry some. I'm just adding some more fine lines in here of this umber color. The wood looks complicated to do, but it is so simple. Y'all try it. I'm just giving some sharper lines here. And it's okay that my background's still a little bit wet because I don't want it perfect. It's supposed to be old looking, you know? All right. What y'all think? All right, I'm going to hit it with a dryer really quick. Sorry, I hate doing this live, but I have to dry it so we can get to the cotton. This is a really short one and easy to do. Oh, my dryer is not plugged in. That's not good. I had to plug in the iPad, so I unplugged the dryer. There we go. All right, here we go. Okay. See how quick this paint dries? I love it. You don't, when you're first beginning, you don't need fancy paint. Hey, Laura, you see, I painted 2 of the birch tree paintings. Did you love them? Make sure you text me. I'd love to see them. Post them on our page. I want to see them. Yeah, that's a fun one. And this one's going to be fun. I want to do like a series of 3 of these, and I want to put little small wood frames around them. They're just 5x7s, and then make them each one a little bit different and hang them all together on a wall. It'll be really cute. All right, so I'm going to get a round brush now, and we're going to use this parchment or this natural buff color with some white, okay? And this is a number 8 round brush. And I'm going to use this parchment. I'm just literally gobbing it on. Don't be shy. I'm gobbing it in. And I'm going to just put a little dab of this white. And I'm going to just take it and kind of smudge it around. And I want it to be thick and gobby. That's a good technical word, isn't it? Yes, I'm going to teach us in our group. I'm going to learn how to do it first, but I'm going to teach us how to frame these. We'll do it in our membership. That's like an extra bonus. I got good things planned. All right, so I'm going to get a gob more with a dab of white, and I'm going to put one down here. And I'm just, you see how I'm just stroking it around? I don't want it to be a perfect circle. See how they look like popcorn? It just looks like popcorn, but I want it thick, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute. So I'm making sure I have a good bit of paint on this little popcorn looking thing. All right, gobbing it on. You see how much paint's on my brush? It's a lot of paint and a dab of white. And I'm going to go up here. I'm going to put one right here. All right. All right, so the reason I have it really thick is this is why. I've got my raw umber here, and I'm going to not rinse my brush. I'm just going to dab it in here and get a gob on that, just like that. Can you see it? And I'm going to take it at the bottom. Okay, so I got to think about where I'm going to put my stem. My stem's going to come out from here and go this way. So I want my the bottom of the cotton to be kind of facing the stems. I learned my lesson the hard way on that one. Oh, I just started painting. Oh, when did I start painting myself? I've been painting for a long time. I can't even tell you. I have a story about it. So I was adopted, and I found, my mom's my mom, okay, that raised me. That's my mother. But I found my birth mother when I was about 19 or so, and 20 maybe a little bit older than that. Anyway, I found out that she when I found her and I went to visit her. All right, I'm doing this to all of them, y'all. She's an artist. And I mean, I've always drawn and stuff, but I never really painted until I met her. But it's like a natural talent that I found when I found my birth mother. So it's kind of cool. But now I paint, and well, I've always loved art, but now I paint, and I've been painting for probably 20 years or so, maybe longer. I don't know. I try to not think about, hey, Melissa, I try not to think about how old I am. But anyway, but that's how I started painting, because I found my birth mother, who's an artist, and I just picked up the paintbrush one day and just started painting. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I found all brothers and sisters, and it was pretty awesome. Okay, so did y'all see what I did there? I just put, I just kind of swished it around at the bottom of each cotton ball. It does not have to be perfect. All right, so I just wanted to get my brown in my cotton balls. See how this is? That's what this is. All this. That's that part. So it's okay if you still have the white showing. And if you think you put too much brown, go back and add some more white at the edges. Like I messed that one up a little bit, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to add the brown back in here. So I'm just using this round brush, and I'm just swooshing it around in the bottom of the cotton balls. Okay, so now what I want to do is add my vine. This is so simple. I cannot wait to see y'all's. Okay, I cannot wait to see, because it's so easy, and y'all are going to be shocked at how easy this is to do. Hey, Melanie, how are you? From Tennessee. I used to live in Nashville a long when I was a little girl. We lived there. My dad was a pilot, and he got a job in Nashville, and we moved from Alabama to Nashville. And then here we are back in Alabama again. Okay, so I'm using both black and a little bit of this umber color, and I'm mixing them together for my vine. All right, so I'm just going to start on this side and just kind of twist as I go. I'm using a number 2 round brush, and I'm just going to I want it to be kind of not perfectly straight, so I'm just twisting my brush as I go towards. I'm going to go to this top one first. I'm just twisting my brush and coming up here towards this one. And then I'm going to take it off the page like this, I think. Just like that. So I just twisted it and was pulling it sideways while I was twisting it around, because I didn't want it to be perfectly straight. And that gave me that little crooked line. All right, so now I'm going to connect these. So I'm going to start down here. Not to the bottom, but close. And I'm going to do that same motion to come up here to this cotton ball. And then I'm going to come up and off my page. And then I'm going to come off this vine and come to this one. And I'm going to come off the page down this way. Hey, Melanie from Texas. I'm glad you're here. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all are here, sprinkle this video around. I'd love for folks to come watch us. All right, so I always forget to say that. And then it's almost done, and then I'm like, oh, I meant to tell them, ask them to sprinkle it. All right. So I'm going to do one. I think that I want a vine to come this way, even though there's not cotton there. Just to, there we go. I kind of like that. Y'all like that? Okay, so now that I've done that, I want to let these dry a little bit. So I am going to use the hairdryer one more time, y'all. It won't be long, but I do want them to dry some so that we can put the little doodads coming out, the little old dried part that comes off cotton. I don't know if anybody knows what the cotton looks like. Hey, from Texas, Melanie. Nice to see you. So we're going to do this part, but I got to dry it really quick. I always apologize because I hate doing this on a live, but when you're painting live, sometimes it has to dry quick. So thank you, Laura. All right, here we go. All right, it doesn't have to be all the way dry. And I'm going to use that same small round brush. And we're going to use that same color, the black and the umber. It's a raw umber, not a burnt umber. The burnt umber is too brown for this project. You could use it, but I just think that it looks better with raw. Okay, so I'm going to make these little the peel. I don't know what it's called. Does anybody know what it's called? Hey, West Palm Beach. Okay, don't hate me if I get your name wrong. Anzela, is that right? All right, so I'm just twisting and making it to a point. And I'm doing this way to a point. It kind of wants to hug. You want it to hug the cotton. All right. And I'm going to come up this way. I want it to hug my cotton. It's still a little wet, so let me put some more paint on my brush here. And you don't want to go too far up, but you do want it to kind of come to a point. Okay, let's do it again. Let's let it hug the cotton. And I'm just having one little stick out there. Who has cotton field clay? Hey, Angela. Oh. Hey, Angela. Oh, you're talking, I'm Holly. But I'm glad I said your name right. Is that what you're telling me? Sometimes I get lost in the conversation here. All right, we're going to hug the cotton. Like little arms wrapping itself around there. So in our membership, we're gonna girls, my tribe girls, who are you here watching me? I know Laura's here. Are you still here, Laura? We're gonna do the frame. We're gonna do a series of these, and we're gonna do like the wood frames around. I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm gonna learn how to do it first. Ha! I know how to paint, but building things, eh. All right, I got one more to do, y'all. But I like using power tools. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I like using power tools. If you're here and you haven't painted my pumpkin tutorial, it's on my page. It's really, really cute too. And I've got several fall things coming out. All right. I'm just doing these little finger, I don't know what to call them. The hull, maybe, of the cotton that kind of wraps around it. It hugs it. And it's really 4, but we're just elaborating here. We'll let that come that way. Oh. I got into my mixed color there. And I'm just twisting this round brush as I paint up. And I'm barely touching. I just have a lot of paint on my brush. Ooh, I love it. Do y'all like it? Yay, Laura's my tribe sister. Hey, Jessie. Thank you. Yes, my tribe, for those of you who don't know, my tribe is, we just had our very first founding member launch, and our first month is coming up, and I've been planning. And we won't be opening back up again until sometime in October. Right now, I'm going to love on my people and teach them all the things. Okay, so I want a little bit of contrast on my vine. I'm going to dip in this buff color that we talked about. I may mix a little bit of the light or that umber in there too, because I don't want it completely white. And I'm just going to take my brush. I'm not going to push as hard this time. I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of highlight here. Just a little bit. I don't want it on the whole thing. I'm just highlighting the very top tip of this vine, just a touch, just to give it some contrast. And I'm just kind of going at the very bottom there. I don't want a whole lot. I just want a little bit. Just barely touching it. Using the side of this little bitty number 2 round brush and just coming down there. Ooh, how easy was that? We're done. The only thing left to do is sign it. We are done. Do y'all love how it turned out? I told y'all it was easy. Easy, quick, and cute. These will be cute gifts for Christmas. For those of you who have like farmhouse look style, they'd be really cute. All right. So if you paint this with me, make sure you post a picture or tag me in it. I would love to see it when you get done with it. I like to see what y'all paint. Thank you, Melissa. I can't wait to see yours. All right. So our count, yes, it was fun and easy. Hey, Laura. All right. Thank you, Nordina. I really do appreciate y'all being here. If you're not on a text list, make sure you text me, and that way I can notify you anytime I go live. It's 334-471-8321. So make sure you do that. So that way, anytime I do a live painting like this, I will send a text to my text list. So that way you can get notification and come watch me, and then you can paint later. All right. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good evening, and I will see you next time. Y'all have a good night.